What is this? A new GoPros in America video. Uploading now. Oh, I want to try this. And today, we are going to be reviving this mini bike. But I think this little engine is too small and not enough horsepower. So I put this engine on, which broke off, like the engine block broke. So I'm gonna have to put this engine back on. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull it apart, remove the governor, maybe port and polish, make the exhaust pipe, basically put some performance on this thing. So it won't be slow like that, or that won't be slow, like it's almost stock. So first, let's clean off this table. All right, that's way better now. Now, let's get this thing. Put you guys right here. Yeah. This engine's heavy / light. Okay, let's move you guys. So we're gonna be pulling this side cover off, hopefully not ripping the gasket, pulling this exhaust off, and let's go from there. So I'm gonna need a 8mm. All right, we got, oh, it's not an 8mm, it's 10. That is a tiny crankshaft. I don't think I've ever had this side cover off. But okay. That was about to be bad. Put that down. You still on? Yes. Alright, let's get right into pulling the side cover off. Okay. I guess that didn't want to come off. And let me pull this, let me pull the air filter off. If it's even the right socket. Let me get a 6. No, it's gonna be 7. A 7mm socket and a wrench actually. And pull this off. There we go. Put that to the side. And now. Look at this. Oh yeah, it's full of oil. Ooh. Okay. Well, it's full of oil. Let's see how this goes. And let's see if I can save the gasket. Okay. Okay. Let's try and save the gasket. Oh, that's a good sign. And we saved it. Oh, that's tiny. We saved the gasket. But that is tiny. How small that engine is. Here, hold up. Let me get an oil pan. Oh, shoot. Here. Look at what's inside. It's tiny. Like my finger. It's so tiny. That is cute. Oh shoot, yeah, it's full of oil, you can see. Yeah, but the governor is right in there. Oh shoot, it wants to fall over. Oh yeah, that's fine. Everything in there is tiny. All that bearing. Where's the sidecar? Yeah. Oh my word, that's the cutest little thing ever. Well, let's go find an oil can. Alright, I found an oil can. Where do I say, you guys? Right there. Yeah. Don't fall. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? Muscles, baby. Whatever drips out, but that is disgusting oil. Doesn't have much in it though. Alright. Let's get a rag. So, the first mod, let's say, that I'm gonna do is gonna be removing that giant governor. My gosh, that's a giant governor. All that sludge, but they really want you to restrict these engines. Here, I'll bring you guys up close. I have oil on my hands. See that governor right there? That is absolutely giant compared to half the engine. The Predator 212s, they're just itty bitty guys. But that thing, that's a giant one. Well, hopefully it's easier to remove. Okay, so actually, I'm gonna need a little thing to pull that off. I'm gonna have to pull the little governor arm right here off, and I'm going to move out of the way the actual arm, because on a governor, when the RPMs get up, there's these weights that throw out, and there's this little rod that goes like this, and so when the weights throw out, it pushes on the rod, and it basically goes up to here to this, and it pulls the RPMs back, or it pulls the throttle back, so you can't go any more RPMs. So that's why when your engine is accelerating, it goes, and then it hits that plateau. That's the governor. So when you remove that, you basically like quadruple or triple or double your RPMs. How many times have I flipped over this engine? Yeah, so, yep. That clip right there. I really gotta get my little handy dandy Chinese pliers and get that clip out. Looks like an RC car clip, but yep. Oh, that's gonna be fun. So, let's put this on its side again. So now that here, let me show you guys. So now that I've got that, so this is the arm I'm talking about. So now I've removed that clip right there. So it will allow me to move the arm all the way like this, so I can get to the governor and pull it out. Oh, I have to remove the crankshaft. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Not. And before you do any of this, when what's gonna happen when you remove the governor is it'll let your engine turn RPMs. That's the good part. But the bad part is, in some cases, the flywheel will let go. So basically your flywheel might come apart. I learn more every time I pull apart an engine. And be careful because parts will go flying when you do this. It's almost out. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that little button has now come out and I can pull it out. See? Oh, and this isn't even 50% of the process. This might take you 10 minutes or it might take you 30. All depends on the little clip at the bottom. I will show you guys once I get this thing off. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's that little annoying clip right there. Right there. So, you want to take 2 screwdrivers. What? Oh. So, you're gonna have to take 2 screwdrivers. I got one small one or one bigger one, but you're gonna have to, and this is gonna test your patience. And you're basically gonna wanna spread the clip off. And I spent an hour just chucking things and sitting down because this little clip right here was so annoying that I hate life now. I don't. So I destroyed this little clip. It's okay if you destroy it. Now this governor gear, now this governor gear should come out. Just like that. Oh shoot. It's hitting the crankshaft. No. Do I really have to? My case, I have to remove the crankshaft to get this governor gear. I mean, or I can destroy it. Let's try that. Yeah. Let's do this. Put it right there. Let me destroy this. Okay, I just cracked it in half. That's good. So, do that. Then you really okay, now it's sucking. Ah, shoot, the camshaft fell out. No. Okay, well, I'll put it back in. Don't worry. Okay, now, since I've destroyed governor gear, and of course, almost ruined half my engine, shoot, I put this little clip in so it would not fall. So now that is dealt with. I have gotten that back down, and let's remove it now. I'm so glad that I did not have to pull the crankshaft. Now, you're kidding me, right? This should just, yeah, there we go. So, governor is now removed after I've cracked it in half. Now, I need to remove this little arm right here so I can keep the stock linkage. And yeah, I need to remove the arm and cut it. How am I gonna do that? No clue, if you ask me. Yep, remove that little gear. I mean, the governor doesn't really matter. Yep, now I can take this arm off, and hopefully it will come out without me turning the crankshaft anyways. Okay, well, we have the bandsaw here. Oh, safety glasses. Safety first. And let's cut this. That is perfect. That will not get in the way of your crankshaft at all. And metal crash. And before you reinstall, you want to clean it off. I'm just doing this, and cleaning off the threads and cleaning, because you don't want any metal or trash to go in your engine. So be sure. And when you remove the governor, you are taking a risk of having your flywheel come apart and your rotating assembly coming apart, because companies made their engines so good that their own parts, because they want to be cheap, don't hold together. So they put these governors in so they don't have to put more expensive parts. And so people pull these governors out and put billet rods, billet flywheels, giant cams, all in the name of performance. So we can put this back in like so. And then it's back in, you see, and then you can stand it up, put the pin in, put the linkage back together, and you're done with removing the governor. Always be safe when you're doing these things, so you can live. I know this is the wrong way to use this tool, but it works. Then you put this back on. And then you want to get your linkage wherever I put mine. Oh boy. My linkage is right here. And put your linkage back on. About the same height as it was. Put the top nut back on. Get your 10 mil. That was not like that, I'm gonna say. And make sure it works, because you do not want wide open. Oh, and also when you remove the governor, you do want a spring, because these governors will go wide open if you don't. You wanna just double check your system. And that pin is in the way, so I'm gonna pull this off, turn it. Ah, come on. That is back on, so when you hit the throttle, it works. You want to make sure you have full throttle and idle. Make sure you got idle first. And mine works, so we're good. And then you want to check one more time that your rotating assembly, oh, my lifters are coming out, that your rotating assembly does not come out. Oh no, the lifters. Oh, that is not fun. Basically, these push rods, I have to take the valve cover off, but these push rods connect to these lifters. They push on your valves, or your your rockers. So my hand right here is a rocker, and the cam will push, and there will be pivot point. Your valve will basically go down to open up either the intake or the exhaust. That's how things work. Yeah. That is a tiny cam.